This is going to be, for lack of a better term, dry fire practice number 2, where we'll be practicing table starts, table reloads. Lots of stages in USPSA are going to require that you do some kind of start by picking the gun up off the table, or reload, or both from the table. So, again, to get familiarized with this particular motion of picking the gun up off the table and sighting in on our paper target array and shooting them. Very simply, you can practice with hands up or next to the gun. What I tend to do is to get my right hand on top of the grip first and begin to pick it up by pressing down on top of the gun and helping to lift it up into the hand. Then slide the hands together into my grip to complete the process. Palms next to it, right up to the sight picture, press the trigger. Very simply start with 20 of these. Get it reset, palms flat, pick it up, sight, press the trigger, reset it, and again. Next, I want you to practice doing reloads from the table. From sighted, simply drop the magazine, pick one up off the table, insert it, press back out to your sight picture, and then mimic the trigger press. You'll notice I'll have the magazine setting with where the bullet would be facing straight up, or the cartridge would be facing straight up. You drop my hand directly on top, insert it, press back out. Just that simple. To practice unloaded starts, you're going to need some dummy cartridges. These are dummy rounds that I picked up at the gun show. Don't spend a whole lot on these. Find the guy that's selling them cheap for down like $1.25 each. One in each one of the magazines. Probably best to start with hands up, on top of the gun and the magazine at the same time. Pick it up, insert, cycle the slide, press out to the trigger press. You can go ahead from here and just go right immediately into a reload, and then another reload. Reset yourself. Sometimes the slowest part of your dry fire routine is just getting yourself reset. Pick up, insert, cycle into your 3 reloads. It would be good if you practice shooting across the arrays. Pick it up, load. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do a reload. Come up to your steel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back to your paper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, your stages are always going to have 4 things. You're going to have you sighting, pressing the trigger, transitioning targets, and doing reloads. 3 lessons for you in this that I want you to be practicing: a proper sight picture and sight alignment and trigger press, working that trigger press more importantly. The second thing, and you heard me say it a few times, is to understand how important seeing is as you're beginning to learn to shoot this gun competitively, dynamically. That you need to be seeing that sight picture on the target each and every time. It is like your speed control. If you're not seeing a sight picture each and every time, that should not be a shot you take. Lastly, I want you to begin to understand and minimize everything. Look for efficiency. If it's taking a long time, that's not a good process to be in.